Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have been so awesome. You really came through, and now I have some special announcements for you. Hi everyone, in case you don't already know me, I'm Dippin, I'm the founder of CE Critic. And I'm glad you're here with me today because I've got some big updates for you. From website improvements to some cool new changes coming to this channel. So stick around and I want to give you guys the whole story. As you may already know, back in October, we officially announced that Caleb Dennison joined CE Critic. Yes, that Caleb from the popular YouTube channel Calibrated. And because of how strongly Caleb and I both value transparency and helping folks pick their gear based off of easy to understand information, it totally made sense for us to work together. But before I get too far into that, let me first take a quick step back and explain more about the evolution of CE Critic. You see, I started doing reviews on this channel as a way to highlight the CE Critic scores generated by a review aggregator system. But this was never meant to be the end game. On the contrary, my goal for CE Critic was actually to stay out of the review space and only to help guide you to the proper review or reviewers to make your research as easy as possible. In other words, I wanted you to feel confident and excited about purchasing new gear and avoid buyer's remorse. At the same time, I wanted CE Critic to be a commentary on the industry, one that literally brings together experts and have real in-depth discussions around not only the products themselves, but the industry and technology trends at play. So this brings us to the first big update, the website. Thank you again. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the feedback we received during the beta phase. And here's what the roadmap for 2026 looks like. First, you probably noticed that we added filters to the website. This is to make it much easier to narrow down your search results. What you won't see, but definitely appreciate, is all the cleanup work we had to do on the back end. This will help us improve things like our search bar and some new features we have planned for this year. Next, based on all the feedback we received, we're redesigning the website. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are listening, we appreciate your patience, and even though we are a small team, I can assure you that we'll be rolling out these updates over the coming months. Next, let's talk about this YouTube channel. After Caleb joined the team, we decided that it didn't make sense for us to duplicate our effort on reviews, especially since, as I mentioned before, that was never what I really wanted for CE Critic. So if you're interested in seeing honest, professional, thorough, and straightforward reviews on TV, audio gear, headphones, and other tech, please visit Calibrated. In less than 6 months, he's already put out 100 videos that includes in-depth deep dives on TVs, AirPod reviews, and really in-depth coverage on CES. So moving forward, that's where you should go for great AV tech reviews. Check out the link in the description below. Now, for the changes that will be coming to this channel, we'll begin to focus more on news and provide industry commentary. For instance, we'll dive into such stories as the TCL and Sony partnership to produce TVs. But we'll go beyond the headlines and knee-jerk reactions that have already popped up in your feeds. We want to provide a calm, calculated, expert analysis that gives you context. In other words, we'll answer quintessential questions like, why does this matter? And what does this mean for me? Along similar lines, we'll be discussing a whole host of topics centered around your home theater, headphones, audio gear, and other tech around the house. For example, is it worth getting a high-end TV if you only stream? What's the best way to do multi-room audio these days? Why do companies seem to be releasing half-finished products? What privacy issues are cropping up in this burgeoning world of AI? Should you get an all-in-one soundbar, build a whole surround sound system, or just get stereo speakers and call it a day? And a topic I'm excited about is what are the pitfalls around pursuing a Dolby Atmos system? Now let me add even more context here. I have over 16 years of experience in the industry. I worked for such highly respected companies like Kef, Roon, and Amazon. But even I can't answer all these questions by myself. So I'm forging a series of roundtable discussions with other industry experts consisting of friends and colleagues who have decades of experience that complement my own. And now I'm proud to share that we'll be launching a new show called the Tech Collective. Here is the first tease. My co-host for the show has over 25 years of experience as an award-winning tech journalist. You have definitely seen his articles in publications like Business Insider, Gear Junkie, Forbes, Newsweek, Maxim, and many others. He's also produced and appeared on other podcasts and done live gadget demos on TV, radio, and in-person events. I am so psyched that he's going to be my co-host, and I can't wait to share all that information with you soon. Oh, and Caleb will also be on the Tech Collective, and he'll be dropping by from time to time to share his 2 cents. Plus, like I said, we'll also be bringing in additional journalists, analysts, tech executives, and relevant subject matter experts. All that to say, the Tech Collective show will give you access right here on this channel to a roundtable of no-nonsense experts, so you can make sense of technology news and solutions that matter to you in and around your home. And even better is we're going to do this show live, so you can join the conversation. No clickbait, no sensationalism, just deep conversation with industry experts. So thanks again. I really appreciate the continued feedback and support. Definitely subscribe and click that notification bell because you do not want to miss what we're doing next. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.